and do a little bit of crafting today. As you know, I did do a catalog walkthrough this morning. So our brand new mini catalog and our celebration catalog has gone live today. So any of the products that I'm using in any of my videos now, you can purchase online in my online store, and you will see my online store at any time. You can shop with me. Where are we here? Oops, hang on. We don't want to do that one. We want to do this one. Okay, so you can shop with me here in the stampinwithdonnag.com. You can go over to my website and you can shop at any time. Products are live as we speak. So what I wanted to do was show you that some of our celebration products can coordinate with some of our products that we already have in our annual catalog. So our shaded summer stamp set is from our annual catalog. So it's been around since May. You've been able to purchase since May. But we also have now the shaded summer dies. Now, if you're new to Stamping Up and you don't understand what celebration means, we have 2 whole months that you can purchase products and earn some free products. So this is the free product catalog. So for every $90 that you spend, you can earn a level 1 item, or for every $180 you spend, you can either earn a level 2 item or one level a level 2 item or 2 level 1 items. So you are able to, you can see here we have designer series paper, we have stamp sets. These are all things that you earn for free. So the more you shop, the more free things you can earn. More designer series paper, stamps and dies. So the time here, Laura Ann, is nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday afternoon. Now, this is what I'm going to be using here. So these dies you can earn for free with a qualifying $180 order. So a $180 order, you'll be able to get these dies, but they match this gorgeous shaded summer stamp set. So I thought, I haven't used my shaded summer stamp set. I'm giving it a run for the first time this afternoon. So I thought what I'd do is just pop on and make a really simple, quick, easy card showing you what the dies can do and what the die set can do. It's almost midnight there. Hello, Karen. You've been keeping an eye out so I can watch my crafting today. I know. I've been a little bit busy, but I'm on here and I may pop on again. I've got to get dinner organized for my family. Once I get dinner organized for my family, I may pop back on again this afternoon. So anyway, I'm going to pop that aside and I'm going to use a a basic white card base. And I think I'm going to use one of my favorite colors, which is the Blushing Bride. I absolutely love Blushing Bride and basic white together. I feel like it's a nice soft combination. So I'm going to cut just a layer for the front, which if I can find where I've put my trimmer. I've got things all over the place. If you could only see my craft room and what type of a mess it's in. But I have been very, very busy. Okay, so of course that paper trimmer wants to go missing. Oh, there it is, right there, right beside me, over to the left. So when I'm looking for something, just say, look to your left, Donna, and I might be able to find it. All right, so I'm just going to cut a layer of this Blushing Bride. And I only want a snippet of this showing on the front of my card because I want the front of the card to be mostly fairly white because I want it to be quite a soft looking card. So I'm just going to grab a layer that I've already cut here for the front and I'll just cut that down a tiny little bit so that it'll be the right size for my layer. So I'm just taking 1/8 of an inch off. So the reason why I want it just a snippet of it, you can see when I take 1/8 of an inch off, if it wants to slide, but it doesn't want to slide, and I really need a new blade in this trimmer, you can see there that I'm just going to get a snippet of that beautiful Blushing Bride in behind. Okay. Hey, Sue. You're currently working. Are you sneaking a peek while you're working? So I'm just going to fold that card base. Okay, so we have that. We have our blushing bride layer, and you're going to have to, excuse me, I really need to put a new blade in that, but I'm just going to take my emery board and remove any of those furry edges that I just did on that I trimmed. And same with that Whisper White piece. So there we go. All right, so of course, I'm doing textured cards again. So I want to add a little bit of texture on the back of this card, on the Whisper White layer here. So I'm going to use the Time Worn Type. Now, this is a brand new product that we have in our catalogue. And I feel like it is a wonderful embossing folder to use to add a little bit of texture. Whoops, and I've got the wrong machine there. How did I get the cut and emboss machine and bring that one in? Have no idea why I had that one there, but we'll bring the cut and emboss machine in. Now, this is a 3D embossing folder, and I just have to, just bear with me, I just have to send someone a message, because I've just got a message about one of my ladies who is trying to join today, and she's having a few issues. So I'm just going to tell her that I'll be live for a while, and then I will get back to her as soon as I jump off and do the crafting. Where are we? I'll just say I am live at the moment. I can help in about... Sorry about that, people. Okay. That might tide her over until I'm ready to be able to jump off here. So I'm just going to emboss that. So how'd you get my name highlighted? They just put the @ sign, Inika. They just put the @ sign in it. Oh, Laura Ann. They just put the @ sign in it, and it highlights your name. Just so that it shows you that they're trying to tell you that they're trying to message you. That's all. Or that they... Whoa. Okay, so we have that beautifully embossed. So you can see there that that Time Worn Type is a gorgeous embossing folder. It's a very subtle type of embossing, but still quite gorgeous, as you can see there. All right, so I've got that there. So I'm going to take a scrap piece of Whisper White, and I'm just going to stamp on here using my Blushing Bride. So I'm just doing a monochromatic card today, and I absolutely love the monochromatic look. And I'm going to use a scrap piece of paper. Which do I have a scrap piece just here? We'll pop it onto here. Okay, so I'm just going to do a scrap piece of paper because I want to stamp off. I actually want it quite subtle. So you'll see that the Blushing Bride ink is quite we might see what it looks like fully stamped and see what we think. Well, actually, it's not too bad. Or do we want the stamped off version? No, we definitely want that one. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to bring in the matching dies, and you'll see here that we have a matching die that goes with that one, just like that. All right, so I'll bring back that cut and emboss again. Only this time I'll bring in my cutting plates to be able to cut it. And I'll close up my ink so I don't get it all over me. I've rearranged my craft room, and it's so nice. I have my ink pads all over to the side, and I don't have to reach around in behind my webcam like I used to try and get try and reach my ink pads. So it's really, really handy. I can just stand here and just grab them, which is fantastic. All right, so I'm just going to line that up with my die. So while I'm crafting here, I just wanted to have a chat, and you may have heard me this morning say it. We have an awesome joining offer that is running for this month and next month. So during celebration, that you get to choose a free bundle out of the holiday catalog on top of the joining products. So it's a really, really great time to shop with Stampin' Up, but it's also a great time to purchase with Stampin' Up as well. All right, so we've got that done. So I'll just pop that out. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just going to be very careful with that painter's tape. I've used it a fair bit, but I just keep a little piece now on my cut and emboss. All right, so we have that and we have that. So now what I'm actually going to do is, I think I might take some of these flowers, because there's a gorgeous flower here that we can cut out. So we can cut out this one. We can also cut out, I think these leaves would be quite nice, so we can cut some of those out. All right, so I think I'm actually going to cut maybe one of those out of the Blushing Bride, and I'm thinking I'm going to cut the leaves out of Blushing Bride as well. So I'm going to conserve here. Everybody tells me to do this when I'm doing my live, so you've seen it in the flesh. I'm going to conserve my cardstock and cut it out of that layer, because you're not actually going to see it. It's going to get the other embossed layer layered up on top of it. Okay, so I'm going to cut one of the flowers, and I'm probably going to cut a couple of the leaves so that we can have a nice, cute arrangement. So I'm just going to cut those through. All right, so you can see here. Now, one thing that I want to tell you about this, you could pattern piece with these, so don't throw those pieces away. You could cut another one out in, say, white, and you could have a white flower with the pink, or you could have a pink flower with the white on top as well. So please make sure that you don't throw those away, because you will be able to use them again. I mean, for the sake of this video, I'm actually not going to keep them, but that could quite possibly be an option. So I'll actually pop them aside. So you never know. I might end up doing something like that later on. All right, so I'm just going to pop that on again for the leaf, because I want a second leaf. I might even be able to get a third leaf out of it. So just bear with me while I cut a few more pieces. And I have to go and close my door. I've got my door to my craft room, and it's not actually like closed, latched closed, and now there's a draft happening and it keeps banging in the background. So I will, after I get these cut out, I'll go and shut that so that we don't hear that banging noise all the time. You probably can't hear it, but I can, and it annoys me every time. Is anyone else like that? Every time you've had a door that's ajar and the draft keeps banging it, and you hear it and it goes bang, and then a little while later it'll go bang again. Drives me insane. Okay, so we've got that second leaf, and I think that will be enough, because I don't want to overpower this too much. But these guys are gorgeous, so I'm going to need that piece, remember. So I'll pop the guys back there so I don't lose them. Okay, so the next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to layer my Whisper White onto, sorry, my basic white onto my Blushing Bride layer. Theo will join me soon. He is too busy, Jenny, like on my recliner chair, on his fluffy pillow. He has not moved, although he's been a little bit crazy lately. I don't know what's got into him. He normally, Theo is my ragdoll cat, my tabby ragdoll cat, and he normally gets up on my lap every morning without fail. He's up on my lap. He has his food while I make my morning coffee, and straight away he's up on my lap no matter what. And for the last 2 mornings, he got up this morning for 5 minutes, and then straight away back down onto the dining room table chairs. So I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know whether he's got the dirts with me, that he actually is not happy with me. I have no idea, but he's not taking to sitting on my lap. I'm trying to find my vellum. Vellum cardstock should be around here somewhere. It's just, I'm going to get that door because that's driving me mad. Okay, door shut. So that's a good thing. I can't find my open vellum cardstock, but, oh, there it is. I was going to get my new pack out, but I have that. So I'm just going to, with that one, just grab my 2 1/4 inch punch. I always think a vellum circle like this in behind a feature on the front of your card, it just softens it and makes a nicer look. Okay. So, and Anika, I was so excited to get your phone call the other day. I'm so sad that I missed it, that I didn't get to chat with you. But Anika gave me a phone call and asked me, was I going to go live on Sunday morning? And to your surprise, I did go live. Okay, so I'm just going to pop these in behind this gorgeous flower, and then I'm going to pop that flower up. So I just want to pop a little bit of an arrangement in behind here. We probably don't need this many leaves, but okay. Actually, to tell you the truth, that would look quite nice. I probably should have done those in white, maybe, but we've got them in pink anyway, but it's looking quite nice. All right. Or should we not do the flower and just do the leaves? What do you think? Tell me your votes. Just the leaves and not the flower? Can you see where I'm going with this? And I want to pop a little bit of, I actually don't even think I need 2 leaves. So there you go, look. That could look quite nice, that. Just leaves? Yeah, I think so too. I think we just need leaves. Okay, so firstly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my, just wondering whether I've got some ribbon. Now, this is the Blushing Bride ribbon, but I don't feel like it's Blushing Bride. Let me know what you think. I just don't feel like it's Blushing Bride ribbon. Let me grab it. I'm getting there. I just have quite a few rolls of ribbon that have just decided to fall off there. So this is apparently our Blushing Bride ribbon. Do you think it looks like Blushing Bride? Tell me. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. Actually, it's quite nice. I see, Anika, you must have a friend on here. Flower and leaves. Sue said, I'm doing well here apart from work, and I don't have any pets unless you call hubby one. Yeah, they could be. All right, so I think I'm actually going to pop that on first. So I'll do that. So I just put a row of my Seal Plus, and that's enough to put my ribbon into. So that and that. And scissors. So that's pretty. Yeah, I love Blushing Bride too. It's one of my favorite colors. Okay, so let's pop that up onto dimensionals because we can. So I've already had a brand new team member this morning join my team, and I've got another team member joining as we speak. So if you were thinking that you would like to get your crafting supplies at a discount, you should think about joining during celebration. It's a fantastic time to join. And as I said, you get to choose a whole free bundle. And the free bundle, that means a set of stamps and dies from the mini catalog you get to choose for free on top of your $235 worth of product. And you still only pay $169. So it's a super, super awesome time to buy. It's also an awesome time to shop with the free celebration items. So we as demonstrators get the perks that the customers get as well as a discount on top. So after you purchase your starter kit, you then can earn the free items. But the beauty of it is we don't have to spend the full $90. We spend $90 less our 20% discount and we still get a free item. So how awesome is that? All right, so now I'm going to do that and I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pop my vellum circle down. So I'm just going to pop some Seal Plus in behind there, and you can see there that you can hardly see the Seal Plus. Okay, so don't be too scared to use your Seal Plus when it comes to adhering your vellum, because our vellum is quite thick. It's actually called vellum cardstock, so it's not fine and flimsy, so you can actually use your Seal Plus in behind it. On some occasions, you can actually see where you've put your Seal Plus, but most of the time, you can't. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that all up onto dimensionals. And then we'll pop that on the front of the card. So just like that. Okay, and then I'll work out where I'm going to pop my leaves. I actually feel like I want to cut one of those leaves off and just have, I think I do. I want to cut that leaf off. Are you ready for it? Don't go mad on me for doing this, but I feel like I want to cut that off and I want to be able to pop them in there. See, that looks better. And then this one we could probably leave. Actually, I could probably put 3 in under here. I could probably put 1 up in under there. Oh, that looks pretty. And then I feel like we need 1 here. Actually, probably just like that. What do you think? See, this is how my cards come together. I just put them there and go, yep, that looks all right there. So, Anika, I was so excited to get your voicemail message the other day. So, so disappointed that we didn't get to have a chat in person. Okay, so we have that one there. I'm going to pop in there. This one here that I've trimmed back, I'm going to pop a little bit of glue and we're just going to pop that one in underneath those flowers there. And this one here, I just pop a little bit of glue on the back there and that one can pop in under there. Well, I just got a message that my lady has joined up. It's all gone through, so that's awesome. So I should, when I get off here, have another new team member. So as I said, fantastic time to join. So if you wanted to be a part of our lovely crafty community, by all means, feel free to reach out to me. I would be more than happy to help you out, and more than happy to answer any questions if you have any questions you may have. So I'm going to use some of my pastel pearls, I think, here, and pop some of those around just to embellish that a little bit more. So we'll pop 1 there, maybe 1 there, and maybe 1 just there. You could also use as embellishments, our elegant faceted gems would be really, really nice on this as well. So there's a couple of different types of embellishments that you could use. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp for the insert, and I'm going to leave this one without. You'll see lately I've been stamping and not putting sentiments on my cards. And I'm doing that just so that I can repurpose the cards, so I can use them for another occasion or work out what occasion I actually want to use them for. And then I can actually like stamp a sentiment and add a sentiment on it. And that's only just through personal choice, depending on what I'm actually going to repurpose the card for. So I'm just going to tie a bow because I think it definitely needs a bow. Because you all know me, I can't have a card without a bow. And I think I'll pop the bow just there. So with that one, because it's fairly chunky, that bow, I'm just going to use my Seal Plus and pop my bow into my Seal Plus. And then with the ink, I'm just going to grab my Blushing Bride ink again. And this time I will actually stamp off and stamp onto the insert of my card because I actually just want a little bit of a highlight. Or, actually no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stamp this down in the corner. Okay, so just like that, and probably another one up in that top corner coming down that way. So you can see there, just by using that flower stamp, we have another smaller flower stamp in there too that I could have used. And it just adds a little bit of interest, and it brings the front of your card to the inside of your card. Sorry, I'm walking away. I'm just going to get, so I don't get that on the back of my card. All right, so I'm just going to add that to the insert of my card, and there you have a super cute, quick, easy card. And of course, I feel like it needs a little bit of something else. What do you think that I'm thinking? I feel like it needs a little bit of something else just to drum it up, but a beautiful monochromatic card. So just monochromatic means just using like the two colors and not introducing a third color. So I think it's really, really cute by doing that. So I think also too, yeah, you guessed it, we need Wink of Stella. Every card needs some Wink of Stella. Okay, so I'm just going to pop some Wink of Stella just on those gorgeous flowers that we have. Just remember that if you have stamped and you use your Wink of Stella more or less straight away, it will actually move the color around. So make sure you don't, make sure you remember that that's what will happen. And I'm now going to spritz it. With my Wink of Stella. And I've now got Wink of Stella all over my desk as well. All right, so there you have a super, super quick, easy card using the Celebration dies. So that's using the gorgeous set of dies that go with it. And I've, the flower ones are here, the flowers and the leaves. And the beautiful shaded summer stamp set. So hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of crafty time. And if I get a chance, I may pop back on again and show you. So Jenny's asking me, what do I have for tea tonight? And for tea tonight, I'm actually having a, it's called a beef ratatouille lasagna. So that's what I'm cooking. I'm sure my children will be very, very happy with me when I cook their lasagna for them tonight. So it's called beef ratatouille lasagna. It's got eggplant, beef, lasagna, diced tomatoes, and herbs and spices and zucchinis. So yeah, it sounds like it's going to be really, really beautiful. So I'll have to go off and cook my dinner, and hopefully I'll come back if I get it all put together and in the oven. I may be able to come back. Yes, so it's a bit of pasta baked with meatballs. Yep, and it's probably very similar. It has meat, and it also has ricotta cheese in it. So yeah, it sounds awfully yummy. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining me, and please check out, give me the thumbs up. Please share the video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will hopefully come back for some more later on. Bye.